Hello.
Hello.
Paul and I are now going to present our course project for the course TDDD27, which is also known as Advanced Web Development. So we're going to start things off by booting up the server by just typing node server, and we see that it's running on port 5001. And then just using npm start, we can boot up the React scripts, which starts the development server on the port 4040. So this is the welcome screen, and or the homepage, I guess you'd call it. And then to start us off, I'm just going to log in to my own account, which takes us to Auth0, redirects us rather to Auth0, which handles the login. So I'm going to log in using this email and the password that I set for it. Continue. And that takes us here. And then, as you can see, the sign up and log in button has now been swapped out for a log out button, indicating that we are actually logged in. So now just pressing log out, we get redirected back here, and these buttons appear, and we are no longer signed in, which we can demonstrate later as well. And now I'm just going to show you how sign up works. It redirects us similarly to this page, but instead it now says sign up to Spårdle. And if we already have an account, we can now proceed to go to the login page. So we're just going to log in with an arbitrary email, hoping this works. There we go. And they're going to ask us for our profile and email, which is fine. Redirects us back, and there we go. And as you can see, the log out button is there once again. Moving on to the classical game.
So as for the classical game, as you can see, first we have a little bit of a pre-game screen where you can either just select to start the game, get an explanation of how it works, or to see a leaderboard of the best games. So we can begin with the leaderboard. As you can see, it's sort of based upon the amount of points you get, and it's based on the different emails. So you can see one that was test. If you're not logged in, you're always gonna appear as guest. So we have a bunch of those. We have one of Aiden's mails, and then some other test mails. And if you try to, you can just scroll it down so you can see all of the different ones. Then we can just go back. And then you can go to explanation and game rules. And this is just a quick explanation of what the game is and how it works. So we can just go back again, and then we can do begin game. So it works is different questions appear. You're gonna have to try to guess what city the clues are giving you. So you can see it begins with 10 points, then it appears 8 points, and then it continues like that. So here you can see the clues, for example, are on 8. I'll just try to take up the name of this place. Whoops. Yeah, so if you press now the 4-point question, the timer is gonna stop and you're gonna get a prompt to guess where we're going. And in this case, just looked it up, it's supposed to be Borgholm.
Like that?
Yeah, like that. And if you press OK, you can see you're right, and the next question is gonna appear after about 5 seconds. Then you can see now we have a new question, and the timer just keeps counting down again. And if you wait until the end, you're gonna get the prompt to answer the question directly. Even if you don't know the answer, you're gonna have to enter something into the prompt. But now we can just answer wrong. So you can just press 1. And then if you answer wrong thing, you just press OK. You get a little post screen with the right answer was supposed to be Gothenburg. And then you can see how many points you got, how long your total time was, and which round you went out on. Then you can select to play once again. You want to go back to the home screen. So that is pretty much how it works. You just press quickly, play it again in them. And then we can just show that if you get a new point question, you can press the question before that. So when 8 comes up, if you try to press 10 now, you can see that nothing happens. So now you can just put the wrong answer again. And then you go back to home screen, and then you can go back to leaderboard again quickly. Then we just show that it should be updated with our new email. Yeah, that's one or 2 runs. So yeah, there's a gist of how the classical game works. Now we can just go back and we can show you the closest game wins.
All right, the closest game wins is also based on the Swedish game show pool Spårdle. So just clicking here, we're first going to be prompted with a video with a YouTube embedded component here. So it says where does this happen, and it's a short video. And since we know where this happened, since I selected the clip, I am now ready to guess. I know where this is, and it shows then a map component that's somewhere in the United States. And then since I know that's somewhere around here in the, let's see, somewhere around here in New York, I think it's around here maybe. So I'm gonna guess here it is. And then we see that I was 52 kilometers away from the correct answer. The correct answer was over here. And what we saw in the video was the Woodstock Festival in 1969. And then we can, here again, we can do either play again or take back to the home screen. And if we play again, we're going to see that it's a different video showing. This time it's of the Ice Hotel in Sweden. And so yeah, I know what this is, so I'm now ready to guess. The map is now showing us somewhere in the north of Sweden, a bit of Finland, a bit of Norway, but I know that it should be somewhere around here. Let's guess here. And that was 500 meters away, and what we saw was the Ice Hotel in, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Jukkasjärvi.
Exactly. So let's go back to the main screen, and we can just look at the user profile page and the match history page real quick here. So we're gonna see that it just loads up the
Email.
the email address, exactly, a little picture, and then only your matches. And it's important to note here, I guess, that these user scores are only kept for the first game, not the second game. I can also show you that if we press log out, we come back to the home page, but if I now try to access the user profile page, we're gonna see this page telling us that I have to log in again. So if we log in again,
Yeah, this is a different mail now.
we come back here and we get different, but we get this mail and we get the user score for this user. That's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all of our functionality.
Thank you for listening.
Thank
And
you.
goodbye.